Quarter Ninja presents.
Hello, and welcome back to our car restoration series of videos. We play Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 and we restore cars from junkyard to their former glory. Well, not only from the junkyard, we will be restoring also cars from the barns and cars from the auctions, because some of cars can only be found there. So, we will see what time will bring, but until then, this is one of our previous restoration. This is beautiful Oldsmobile Hearst 442, and if you want to see a bit more about this car, please visit the video in the description or the video here in the info. In meantime, also send me a comment and tell me what do you think about the car, what do you think about the color, what do you think about rims. Should we change it, maybe for something else? You know, give your recommendations and your ideas and we will see to it. Also, the rear plate, and unfortunately this car has only rear plate, is up for the grabs. So if you want to see your country or state on the plate, plus maybe a name that defines you or something like that, let me know in the comment below and I will try my best to accommodate your wishes. So this is the car that is done. It's beautiful, strange color, which was factory set, so I left it like that, I don't mind. And now we are sending it back to its place in garage or parking and bringing our new car. And I decided, you know, we're doing one American car, then maybe European car, one modern car, one older car, to keep somehow interesting things. For today, I decided to do this. I never did one. I have no idea how it will work. It is mod. And we are talking about Ferrari Dino. Actually, that wasn't called Ferrari. It was called the Dino. And I will tell you a little bit more about history of that car. It is one of my really favorite cars. It is beautiful, perfect lines. It was astonishing machine for the time. I think now it's still the same. So let's start. We are usually starting, well, not usually, always with disassembly of bodywork, but at the moment, as I can see, only front window. Let's remove interior. That's the first thing I want to remove. I don't think that there is many body parts here, because this car seems to be modded in one part with just doors and windows and things like that. So not much work here, but still doesn't really matter. We like to do these restorations and we are going to do it. Body parts are gone and I'm moving car to our car lifter 1, where we are always doing our restoring jobs. As you can see, bodywork is in pretty good shape, not perfect, but pretty good shape. If you put it on info, let's see, I'm really interested, I didn't check. It was 31%, yeah, okay, fair enough. So let's put car up, and you need to know that in order to remove engine from the car, you need to remove gearbox first. And to remove gearbox, you have to check what else is connected here and how that will work. So at the moment, yeah, I think we are doing all of that later under the car. At the moment we can remove brake servo, we can remove battery, and can remove fuel tank. We cannot. We can remove this ABS pump, and that's about it. So I will just see to this. Okay, fair enough. We can do it. We're pushing car up on the top level of our lifter, and let's start with the wheels. As always, when we are disassembling car, because it's not such an interesting process as an assembly, I will talk a little bit about the history of the car, and you know, we are going to do this fast and efficient. So if you are talking about the Ferrari or Dino, this version was or is 1969 version, and the Dino brand was basically made by or introduced by Ferrari as a cheaper alternative to Ferraris, because at that time Ferraris were all V10 or more, they're having V10 or more or stronger engines, and the Dino brand was supposed actually to kind of get people to buy cheaper cars made by Ferrari, which are not Ferrari, but that can be cheap enough to be a competition for Porsche, for example. So that was the idea behind it, and for some time the Dinos only went to a racetrack, and there was quite a few of these race cars for different race competitions. But as much as my info is telling me, in 1967 a first actual road car has been made, and it is very similar to this one. It was designed by famous Pininfarina Studios, which designed a lot of Ferrari cars, and it had actually a V6 engine, which for Ferrari was at that time unimaginable. So it was not really like proper Ferrari, let's call it. And this V6 engine is basically the product of work of Dino Ferrari's son, of Enzo Ferrari, Enzo Ferrari was the father, of course, his son Dino, who unfortunately died from illness when he was only 24, and he was already engineer and involved in engine designs and things like that. So in order to remember the son and everything and his work, these cars were called Dino, and they stayed like that until 1976. But I will tell you a little bit more. So this first Dino that came out was 206, version 206 GT, with 6-cylinder, 178 HP engine, and it was built in only 152 examples. While at 1969 the new version was introduced, that was 246 GT. This is the car we are making now, and that version had also V6 engine, so basically the same engine, which was a little bit improved, and it had like 195 horsepower, almost 200 horsepower. And that car, I can tell you, has been built in 3,569 examples. So very successful, extremely beautiful. I really love that car, so there is nothing to say about design, it's perfect. And we in this game we have V10 engine that is going to this car, and it's completely okay. It's about having the outside looks, the feel of the car. The engine itself, it's not so important, and I do appreciate the work that these mod guys are doing, so well done. And final parts of history. So basically this one has been built in different combinations, versions and things like that, all the way until 1973, when the new model called actually I think it was 208 but /308, so basically it was called 308, and it had a V8 engine, and it was designed not by Pininfarina, but this time it was designed by Bertone, or Bertone, I'm not sure how it is pronounced, but it is a well-known Italian design studio, one of the best again. And that car has been built in this version until 1976, when basically Dino, the brand Dino disappeared, and it became the Ferrari brand yet again, and the Ferrari 308, probably you all know about it, then it became proper Ferrari. So that is a little bit of history. The car is done, disassembled. I think we have everything, although I think we forgot maybe here, you see, headlights. I just realized one headlight we forgot, so perfect. I prepared the engine in advance, so we don't lose time. As always, maybe I will include an engine building video, just, for your info, or maybe not. We will see how long the video will be. But let's take the engine and we will take it with us for the moment and do our 5 steps, famous 5 steps. So before we start assembling car, first step, what we are doing, running here and putting battery on battery charger. No need really, battery is only $170, but I like to do that, you know, if you're playing the progression game, the normal game, career mode, you know, every cent is good to save. Interior detailing kit is the second step. We are sending it to our lifter 1, and that will take care about interior. It will make it more beautiful and shiny. I'm not sure with this mod, I don't think we will see anything. Regardless, yes, nothing, but regardless, I'm doing that. That is the second step. And you should do the same steps if you are doing the restorations. Or maybe, you know better and have some better concept, why not? But this is proven to be pretty fast and pretty okay. Welder is the third step, so we're sending welder there. Welder will take care about our bodywork. Now, our bodywork is in very good shape. I'm not sure how much it will be fixed, but let's see. $1,000, 3, 2, 1. Oh yes, you see? It is super shiny, super beautiful. Now that is it. We are sending welder back. The fourth step, okay, we have here engine. We didn't take engine out, we will. So don't worry. The fourth step is repair bench, and we will repair what we can. Only parts that are 15% or less damaged, let's call it, can be repaired. So if your part is below 15%, you cannot repair it. And you always look to repair engines, engine blocks, engine heads, body parts, gearboxes, basically expensive stuff. If you play career mode, we are playing in sandbox mode, which is at the moment we are having all the money we need, so that is not a big issue. In any case, we are here and we did this step, and fifth step, let's say, would be coming here and saying sell parts, and I want to sell everything that is not 100%, and let's sell all these old parts here, you see, that we don't need. Old wheels, old shocks and stuff. And now we will move engine crane. That is not a step as such, you can do that at any time, but I will do it now. And we will take engine out, pull the engine of the car, and engine is now out of the car, and we can start restoration process. So usually I was doing it a little bit differently, but now I have my system, and we are starting from a rear suspension and starting to add parts. Let's go. So now we will talk a little bit about assembly. Usually when you are assembling the car, I think it's logical to go from the suspension and brakes, you know, here. We don't have wheel hub bearings, and I simply forgot to buy them in advance. Just give me a moment, we will buy them, and I know that we are also missing, I will tell you what, we are missing wheel hub caps, because I didn't buy them. I know we will need them, but it's perfectly okay. So you see wheel hub bearing, these parts you have to buy, you cannot fix them. Same is with brake discs, brake pads, they cannot be fixed and you have to buy them. Brake caliper can be fixed, same with brake caliper cylinder. Sometimes you will be able to fix it, sometimes not. Here we are having a drive axle, but it cannot go in until we put the engine and gearbox. So that is going on at the end. At the moment, let's put other part of other side of rear suspension in. And this is very strange. Where will hub it be? Okay, I know, it's my bad, I didn't buy it, but it's like 5 seconds, that's good. We didn't manage to repair that one, so you see, not all parts can be repaired, and some of them are less than 15%. That means, you know, they cannot be repaired at all. So brake disc, our brake pads, and finally our brake caliper and our cylinder. So let's put this and see what parts do we have here. And what is this? This is, see, middle exhaust section, which for some reason stayed here. And I'm sure I removed it, but it's okay, doesn't really matter. So we removed it, we are back to our mount mode. Do we have a rear exhaust section Carrera GT? We don't. Okay, let's see. I think we can buy one in the how it is called, Power Boost Shop. You see, it's here. Nice. So why not? That we can put that immediately here because we have the part. Now bottom suspension arm, and we need for that, I'm not sure, but I mentioned that all the time. I'm not sure did I mention it now. I think I didn't. Bushings. So bushings are these things that are going basically in suspension everywhere, and without them you cannot assemble suspension, as you can see now. So we are now doing upper and bottom suspension arm and adding double wishbone shock absorber rear. And now we will move to other side to add these parts. So let's move to this side. I think we are going to move to this side. Let's see. Yes, we do need to install all these suspension arms. Let's do that. And this mod is interesting. It is pretty clean. I like it. Not a big job. And looks good, I have to say, looks good. I think the final product will be very, very nice. I think we have these, yes, exhaust pipes. I bought all of them in advance to have it here. You see we have some broken parts that I didn't sell, but we took them off later. So this is our engine, which we are not at the moment interested in. Let's put fuel tank. So fuel tanks cannot be repaired. You will always have to buy new fuel tanks and have reserve fuel tanks. I'm not sure radiator. I know that we don't have one. We will have to buy it. But let's assemble front suspension. So front steering knuckle cover that we have, but we don't have front steering. I will just go and buy one. Bear with me, please. It was C. I'm absolutely sure. This one we needed. And what else? Radiator. I'm not sure, do we need A or B? I think it was A, but I will buy A and B. Who cares? And we will see. Probably we'll miss something else. So ventilated brake discs on front, brake pads, and finally, as always, brake calipers. That's perfect. And now we are going with these hub bearings and wheel hub caps. As I said, this cannot be repaired, these parts, so you need to, buy new ones and have them installed. Let's put arms. And this suspension is not complete. As you can imagine, it's missing the middle and also, the back suspension, rear suspension. But again, these guys that are doing mods are doing a great job. Some of them are making really amazing stuff, and actually I'm quite impressed with, what we are getting from the community. So steering rack, I know I bought few of them, and we will put inner and outer tie rods. And again, parts that cannot be repaired, you need to have them in stock. Same with this sway bar link, which is also non-repairable. And we are moving to other side and putting parts in. So the same as on opposite side, not a big deal. So yeah, I'm thinking, making these cars or restoring them is actually very, very nice. I love it. And as I said before, I will start restoring also barn cars and auction cars, because some of them are simply unobtainable in other way. And what is interesting, when you buy auction car, which most of them are looking perfect from outside and stuff like that, they're actually a piece of junk, because most of other parts is bad and you simply need to disassemble everything and repair and buy new ones and fix everything. So it doesn't really make big difference, except that you have clearer picture about the looks of the car in advance. But for me, that is not about the looks of the car, this whole job. It's more about the fun, the feeling, these things that you're doing, and making the car whole, etc. So yeah, okay, our suspension is done, and I do believe all other parts should go from Engine bay. So I'm going to put car down for a bit, and also before that let's put engine in. There is no reason not to do it. So install engine into the car. We are choosing V10, this one that I prepared, and that's about it. And we are removing crane back to its actual position where it is, somewhere there. Yeah. So engine is in the car, and let's go to engine bay and let's go to mount mode and see this goes under, but again you cannot put it until you go you put engine, so you always need to move up and down, but it's okay. Brakes, we don't have, I think, ABS pump. I didn't buy one in advance. Usually the car, so I need ABS module. Okay, fair enough. Didn't pay enough attention. So usually these like newer cars, they have these ABS things. Older car they don't, they have only brake servos. This one, let me see what else we can put here. Is there anything that we can add? We can add brake servo, we know that. And radiator is on the front. In meantime, we will just run and get our battery from here. Why not? It is probably charged fully, so we will check now. No, I don't want that. I want engine actually bay. Add parts, and let us check. We will go to radiator. Now the question is, does it have? No, it doesn't have. It has. So fan housing. Okay, we need to buy that. I wasn't sure, but it's completely perfectly fine. 10 seconds here or there. Let's put this and combine with fans, and we are getting nice radiator fan housing. Now you tell me, guys, do you see where is the battery? Because I'm completely confused. It's there, yeah. Okay, battery is all the way back. That's fully charged. So I think more or less we have all the parts, except I think here I've seen something missing. Let us check. Yeah, it is missing, and this is strange because I would bet I put it in, but yeah, who knows. Okay, let's put car up again, and what we are doing now, we are going to check what gearbox we need, and we are going to buy gearbox. So we need V10, of course, well. And what we are going to do, we are going to this nice gear grip shop, and we are looking for V10 gearbox, which is here. We are buying one. These are the gearboxes with custom gear ratios, so we always buy them for our new cars. We are playing in sandbox mode, we have all the money we need, so it's not about money, it's about maximum power and the most beautiful car we can make. So now we can install these rear drive axles, which we couldn't earlier. And I think if we press this and check info or status, all parts 100, 100, 100. Let's see, do we have anything else? Engine cover B. Okay, we have one body part that I didn't find. And also, no, starter, well, that's normal, starter always goes at the end. But I honestly believe starter is the last mechanical part, and we will find engine cover. So starter, I'm not sure which one goes here. Let me check, just here is the starter, V8 starter. Okay, let's buy one. Sometimes it is normal starter like this one, and sometimes it is V8, but it's okay. Let's put this one in. And with this, a mechanical part of the car is done. What I want to do now, we will add wheels. And what I did it in advance. I decided to check historical wheels, and I found something that reminds me of historical wheels that were on the car. These are a little bit more open, but still I think they're good enough. Yet again, if you don't like it, if you think we should keep some or put some other rims, and you have specific rim in mind, if you play the game especially easy, and I have a DLC for rims, so feel free to also add DLC parts if you think that they should be in. Let me know in comments below, and as I always say, I will gladly change wheels or color or something on the cars if it makes sense, and if makes you happy, why not, you know? We are playing this together, actually. You are playing it with me. So yes, I think I like it, definitely. Now we will move car to garage entrance A or 1. Why? I'm always here doing final assembly, because I really don't like when I'm doing assembly there, it's not enough space, and here it's much more, it's nicer simply. So see our problem, what we have now. With some cars, it says engine cover B. Okay, let me see. Do we see any orange part here? Maybe. We don't, of course. Engine cover B. Okay, let's check. This is the engine. Here. And these tires are a little bit too big. You see? I don't like it, and we are going to fix that later. But this is original size that was with the car, so actually I'm a little bit confused why that is not fitting. I kept original just because of that. Let me see. I have no idea where that engine cover is. The B one. And this build looks a little bit strange. I think these tires are not okay from some reason. Okay, what I want to do, let's go and buy body parts. We will do that, and it's easy. We will sort it out, not a big deal. So body parts we are going to buy in Community Cars Body Shop. Be patient, I have a huge amount of mods, so we need a little bit of time for loading. And I'm thinking, should I remove some mods or not, but I don't know. Let's wait. It's like 30 seconds or so, it's not a big deal. And we have Dino. Let's see, maybe that will be enough. Okay. Again, we will need 20 seconds or so. That is the basically only problem. When you have so many mods, you have a really big library of parts and everything, so it takes quite a bit of time. But I do hope that you don't mind. And also I can always edit that out, it's not a big deal, easy job. Let me see, not yet, okay, so still loading, but we are here. Okay, now let's check together. It's a little bit confusing, there is quite a huge number. Okay, what we are going to do, I will buy every single part that is here, so we don't basically spend time, but actually we do it properly. I'm looking for that part that we were missing. We will choose, once when we have all the parts, we will choose what we like and what we don't like, or what we like better. I don't think the difference here exists actually. It seems also like these are the same parts. Very strange, very strange. Okay, so I got all these parts. Let's see how that will work, because these tires are not looking good, and it is the same dimension like original one. Let us check. I think 255. Where is the old wheel? We don't have it, or we have it. Now this is confusing. Okay, doesn't really matter. Let's add what we can first. I want to see what we can add inside. That's going to be tough. Front end. Dino front end. Let's add this one. Okay. So this is now looking much better. This is trunk. Okay. This is Dino, yeah? But these are exactly the same. Let me see. Mirror B. Are we going to put this one or black one? I think this one for now. Okay, so hood. And these are exactly almost the same. Let's put this one. This one looks a little bit more interesting. Rear left door. And this one has a little wing here. Okay. So, taillights. What's the difference? What do you think? B, B. Let's go with B. I'm honestly not sure what the difference is. The size looks a little bit different. Okay, here, left body window. We can put this one, which I prefer at the moment. And this one. Okay, what I want to get out from this mode, close this and check. We have rear window here, and okay, let's put what we can, and then we will figure out what's going on. Front bumper. So what is? Let's see this one. I think I will going to keep this one for now. Headlight. I want to see. Yeah, this is not for this model, definitely. Okay, probably there is another model that we have, like a mod, but this doesn't seem that it's fitting very well. Originally came with this one, yeah. So I'm just thinking, let's try this bumper, remove it, and let's put other bumper. I just want to see how it will work with other bumper. It looks more modern. In any case, it is super easy to change all of that later. It's honestly not a big deal at all. But my biggest issue at the moment is we still don't have that one part which is broken. Engine cover B. So I will have to find that, simply find it and sort it out, because it... Okay, engine cover. Engine cover, yeah, you see, we managed to find it, and I was thinking, is it there? We will put this one. This is new, beautiful, and I like it. Yeah. Okay, so the car is complete. The only problem we had is with tires, which are not fitting the car very well for some reason. And here we are. Yeah, it was simply my mistake, a permutation of numbers, 255 instead of 225. Now the car looks as it should, perfectly nice. And let's go to our paint shop and let's paint the car. Now I'm thinking, you know, should we keep this color, which suits the car very well. I cannot say it's not bad. We will immediately just check how it looks. Yeah, it looks very nice. It looks very nice. What is factory? Factory is this green, which I don't like. It's more set for Aston or Jag, so I don't like it. This one is okay, but can we, let me see, can we do this? What do you reckon? Red? Red. I'm not sure. In all honesty, I'm not sure. Between this or current, I choose current. So guys, if you are not happy with that, if you don't like the color, if you would like to see some other color, let me know in the comments below and we will see what we can do about that. Now, the next step would be open the hood. Now the tricky part is engine cover. Can I? No, I have to remove it. And then we can access our engine, and what we have to do, we have to put oil in. And we are always doing that after the paint job. For some reason that is the way how it was done from the start, and yeah, maybe not the most efficient, but still I like it that way. Let's put a lot of oil goes in. And actually, you know, you like lose 5 seconds. We will just add engine cover. We wanted this one is nice. Maybe doesn't fit perfectly well. Let's, while we are here, let's check, because this is big engine, and I think maybe other engine cover, this one, would make a little, yeah, it would make a more sense, because it doesn't cover this engine. Yeah, we'll leave it like that for now. Perfect. I think there is another version that will fit these parts much better. Okay, let's send car first to the paint booth. Oh my goodness. Let's send car first to our dyno, not paint booth. We are in the paint booth. Sorry guys, I'm really tired today, but still I want to do an episode. So yeah, car is here. It looks very nice. I changed, of course, rims, and I added vintage tires, race tires instead of slicks. I didn't like slicks on it. So I think the car looks good. Let us check. Do we have every single part except the plates and interior? Yeah, we do. So perfect. Let's run dyno and let's see how much power we've got. So in original, the car had 503 horsepower, and I'm betting more than 800. Somewhere around that. 810, I was more or less correct. Perfect. 810 horsepower and 761 Newton meter of torque. Very nice. So this is our Ferrari, and let's go back to our garage entrance, and let's try to just add a few more things. One of these would be interior. And I know, well, I can presume what kind of interior it was there. Let's see, some nice seats that can fit. And I'm honestly not sure, always with these old cars, most of these seats somehow doesn't really work for my taste. You know, because they're too modern, too shiny and things like that. So yeah, you know, something like that, the simplest seat would be probably perfectly fine. But let's do something like this. I think something like this is fitting. Two of these, and the wheel, steering wheel. Now, the steering wheel. I actually know what I want. I want to do this. I want this one. I like it. It's wooden, why not? So let's add our interior in. Let's add these seats and steering wheel. Now our car is done from outside and inside. What we are missing are license plates, and that means I will choose them until you guys choose, and I change them later. So let's go, and let me see. No, I don't have in stock. No. We'll need to buy new ones. I just remembered I sold everything. Plates. It is Ferrari. It is Italian car, so there is nothing to talk about. We are buying two, and we are saying Dino on the plates. It fits the car, and that's about it. Let me add this in the front and the rear one. Okay, my thoughts about this build. Nicely done mod, perfect outside look. I think it's nailed perfectly. My mistake with wheels, if you maybe seen it, I put wrong size of tires, so the tires stuck outside of the bodywork, but now it's perfectly fine. So yes, if you want to have nice Dino in your collection, feel free to install this mod. It's perfectly fine. Also, let me know in the comments below what do you think about the color, about the rims. I think they represent pretty nice original rims. Not perfect, but pretty fine. And what do you think about plates? As always, you know, let me know. Maybe you want to change the color, maybe you want plates with your country or state or something with your name, and you know, we can do that if you have some requests like that. Also, I'm ready to change rims. If you like some rims and you can point me to which rims to do, and I think it's actually acceptable, why not? We will do it. So that was our Dino build. This Dino should be the model 246 GT from 1969. And it was pleasant build, as I already mentioned. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. Also like the video, and you know, share the videos with your friends if they like the cars. Please leave me also comment, not only about this car, but maybe about the previous car, about the channel, about what you like, what you maybe don't like. I will try to read everything and answer to as much as I can. This is everything for today, and for next time we are going to do something completely different, to restore something completely different. Until then, restore something of your own, enjoy, make a car that you like, and I'll be seeing you very soon. Bye bye!
Please subscribe to this channel, share and like this video. Thank you!